Good afternoon. It is July 11th, 2016. We came in today just really wanting to trade from the long side. Thought that we were going to see new contract highs and didn't really consider a short until after we made new contract highs, and then we had trouble extending the range. We'd hoped to buy the 2125 area. We lowered that to 2750, and we were able to execute right here on our first mean green trade. This was a good setup for a short, but we didn't take it. And if you traded this first mean green trade perfectly, you would have gotten 5 points out of it. The next trade was a mean green trade that we were in. Took a point. Talk through that one. This S, because we closed below the blue line, was a counter trend trade. That was good for 2 points. And we still really weren't too enamored with the short side of the market. A V bottom. We had raised our buy up to the 2125, 2128 area. Gave you 6 if you traded it perfectly. And then this buy that you had to stay in forever, just a slow grind up, eventually gave you 3 points. So a scratch to 3 points depending on your patience. Get a lower high right here. We're not holding. We had penetrated the previous high right here. So getting short, breaking that bar's low was basically a scratch. We were above, everything was above the line right here, didn't really care for it, so that was a nice retest failure. We did not take that trade. This short right here, when we broke that bar's low, we were below the blue line, we took that trade. That was a scratch. About 7 tests of the bottom right here, we couldn't break. It was good for 1. And then this trade really set up beautifully for us because the bars were narrow. It is a retest failure, part of our repertoire. And it traded back to the 50% IB retracement line, which was good for 5 if you traded it perfectly. So pretty good day trading after all. When it was all said and done, 16 points, only counting 3 points max on our winners are what we actually took out of them. So there were no losers, which is unusual, but 16 points was not bad for the day. We're going to give you 5 free days in the main trading room where we trade crude, gold, the euro, 10-year bond, 30-year bond, and the E-mini. In those 5 free days, you'll get to see us trade live, real time. Get all the answers you need to know whether our service is right for you or not. Looking forward to seeing you in the main room for your 5-day free trial offer.